Taurus, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan Hill from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Taurus love reading. Today we are going to take a look at your romantic person of interest and how they really feel about you here in June 2024. I'm also going to look at what they're thinking about you, what their intentions are going to be toward you as we move through June 2024. Then we're also going to look at what their most likely actions are going to be related to you. Then I'm going to finish the reading off by getting you some advice from the universe on how to best navigate the situation you're finding yourself in with this person, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how you should play it so things work out in the way that's best for you and your own greatest good. So let's get started. Let's get 3 cards for how does Taurus's romantic person of interest really feel about Taurus here in June 2024, please. Oh, hey. Shot all the way across the floor here. See what we got. On the bottom of the deck, underlying this person's feelings for you, 2 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. 2s are choices. This is some sort of a choice between these 2 physical things where I can't have both at the same time. And it's like going back and forth. It's a 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of an energy. It's not a fully, my mind is made up kind of an energy here. This is somebody who's weighing the options on something or weighing the pros and cons. A lot of times they'll be asking questions like, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, do I want this one or do I want that one, and not being fully made up. Now, every once in a while, this card can represent someone who's juggling 2 people in the physical sense. I got 3 of Swords right behind that. This is Libra energy of heartbreak and sadness. A lot of times it will be from a third energy being involved. That's not always a romantic third party, although it definitely can be. Sometimes that third energy is working too much. Sometimes it's nosy friends or family or neighbors or coworkers or somebody that's not either of you sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Sometimes it's geographic distance. Like that third energy could be any number of things. So if you're asking the question like, well, could whatever be this third energy? Yeah, fill in the blank. If you're asking, it could be that. But there's some external thing here that's causing some sort of a problem, and it looks like it could be a decision about something I can't make my mind up on, or even juggling 2 people. That could represent third party. Yeah, 5 of Cups right behind that. Scorpio energy. 5s are conflict and change, so this is some sort of an emotional loss here. The person is focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled and all the love and emotions that have been spilled, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled and wasted. There are 2 upright cups still behind them, though. That represents that they could still feel a connection to you, and that's looming in the background. But right now they're focused on having lost something or feeling guilty about something or regretful about something. Something heartbreaking here. Now that 3 cups can represent a couple of things. It can represent being united and celebrating, like being together, but it's spilled out, meaning we're not together now. Probably feeling like it's my fault we're not together now. The 3 cups can also represent a third party being involved, a third party like love triangle thing, because there are 3 cups of love here. That could be what spilled everything out. I've got 2 hints right here that that's exactly what happened, so we'll have to see. It's still early. That's underlying their feelings for you. What actually came out in their feelings? We got the Emperor, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. The Emperor is the Aries Major Arcana card. This is an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. It's a master manifester energy in the sense that this is someone who has all the tools, abilities, and resources to put together a plan to get what they want and then execute that plan to get what they want. It's like a take charge kind of an energy here. The negative side of this is it can represent like someone who takes that type of an energy too far and goes from being in control to being controlling. So it can sometimes be an overbearing, I make the rules, I call the shots, this is how it's going to be because I said so kind of an energy. They could be feeling that you are in that energy here. They could be feeling like they need to take control of the situation. I don't think it's looking like they feel like they can take control of the situation, because next in their feelings is the 9 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy of being walled off and defensive about something. It's also an energy of healing. This is the wounded warrior, and he's been hurt, hence this wall he builds around himself. It's his defense mechanism. It's his way to protect himself so he doesn't get hurt again or continue to get hurt. He's trying to heal, but this is like some defensive energy that they're feeling toward you here. Maybe feeling like they need to protect themselves from you. If this is you being in emperor mode and laying the law down, this is them like, let me hide. If this is them trying to take control, they're at the same time, they're feeling like, I don't know if I should come out from behind the wall. They're probably feeling a drive to come and talk to you, though. I got Queen of Swords as the final card in their feeling. This is Libra energy. I call her she who knows the truth. The reason she holds her hand out like this is because she's offering to let someone tell their side of the story, like, speak your truth to me. But she already knows the truth, so if the truth they speak doesn't match the truth she knows already, well, she's going to use that sword to cut their head off. So it's the off with your head kind of a queen here. Indicates that usually there was a severing taking place, like there was some conversation where truth was spoken, and then she's about cutting off the thing or the person that's no longer in your best interest. So if they're feeling this about you, they're feeling really guarded, they want to take control of this, but they also want to protect themselves and not get hurt because it looks like they're afraid you're going to cut them off or say some things that are pretty cutting when you speak the truth. That could be what this Two of Pentacles is about. They're thinking about approaching you or something, but it would look to me like they did some stupid stuff previously so far. Let's take a look at what this person's thinking about you, Taurus. What's this person thinking about Taurus as we move through June 2024, please? Taking an extra one. Okay. Well, underlying their thinking about you, we have the Star. This is the Aquarius Major Arcana card. This is a card of healing. Second card of healing that I've seen now. This is a card of hope. It's also the card, excuse me, that comes immediately after the Tower in the sequence of the Major Arcana cards. So you don't make it here without going through a Tower moment of some kind first. When the Tower collapses, that's usually some important thing in this person's life came crashing down all around them. A lot of times that will be the collapse of a relationship or the collapse of a belief system that they had. When that happens, it's really hard to see the path moving forward from there because nothing's the same as it was before. The Star is that guiding light from the universe that shows up to light the way so that they can see the path moving forward. This is where hope comes from. It's where healing comes from. So this usually indicates that they at least have the hope that whatever has gone wrong between the two of you can be healed. Seven of Wands right behind that, Leo energy. This is more defensive energy. This is like defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, being willing to fight to protect what it is that they desire, fight for what they believe in, fight for what they want, fight for this connection. It's like fighting off some external energy here, trying to protect something. Probably wanting to fight to get the connection healed, or at least having the hope that they can fight for it. Eight of Wands is next, more Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest moving energy in the deck. This is very fast forward movement on something, very fast progress on something. It can be travel. It can also indicate that there's just like passionate communications going back and forth. It doesn't really look like that. It just could feel like a very overwhelming amount of energy coming at them all at one time. It's probably wanting to see quick progress here, but at the same, yeah, that's what it is. I got Six of Pentacles behind it. This is Taurus energy. This is usually an energy of balance, like balancing something back out. It can be an energy of generosity, reciprocity. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You take care of me, I take care of you kind of a thing. Equal give and take. It could be just trying to balance this connection back out. That's underlying their thoughts when I look at what's actually out here in their thinking. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, Three of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is most people's goal in the physical reality. It would be maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. This usually represents the combining together of two people or two families and all their assets and resources in order to build that, excuse me, stable, happy, abundant, prosperous home life that we all want. This is like combining lives together, building a life together. I get this a lot for people when they're living together or when they're married or trying to go down that path. I've got an energy tied to that of trying to take control of the situation or being controlling about the assets and resources or the combined together thing. It looks to me like they're thinking about trying to heal the connection and trying to get it back to where you guys are moving back toward this 10 of Pentacles again. I got the Queen of Pentacles next, which is Capricorn energy. In fact, the next two cards are also Capricorn energy. So I just got a lot of Capricorn out here suddenly. I had some Aries, a little bit of Sagittarius, a couple of different ways, Libra, Virgo, Leo, a little bit of Taurus, and then suddenly a whole bunch of Capricorn. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. Hell, you might be dealing with any sign for all I know. This is a collective reading, so it's going to be almost impossible for me to pin down exactly who you're dealing with right now because I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person like I would if we were doing a personal reading together. I'm tapping into thousands of Taurus people all at once. So I'm just going to keep calling the signs out just in case they have any meaning for you. But this is Capricorn energy. This is usually a wife energy. It's some very stable, nurturing, abundant, prosperous, take care of you kind of a person here. Usually she would be the centerpiece of the home and the family. I get this a lot for wife or the person that I'm trying to build my life around, that I'm trying to create this 10 of Pentacles with. The King and the Queen of Pentacles build this 10 of Pentacles thing. But there's some defensive energy about you here, wanting to protect myself from you. This is really feeling already like this person did something stupid and now they're acting like you're the one that they need to be worried about, when really it's probably the other way around. Like you probably need to be worried about what this person does. Next in their thinking about you, we get the Devil, Capricorn's major arcana card. This is heavy toxic energy. This is obsession, addiction, a feeling of being trapped by something, feeling like they can't escape from something. These are the same two people from the Lover's card, but here they have chains around their neck. They've grown horns and tails because they've been stuck in this toxic, distorted environment for so long that it's starting to change who they are. It's starting to distort them. I get this a lot when somebody has some deep-seated, like unconscious urges and desires that they aren't in control of. I get the Emperor out here. There's two energies of control in tarot, and both of them are right here in this person's energy. We got the one, this is about being in control, and this is about something else being in control of them. When I get both of them together, this is usually a good sign that this person presents themselves as totally in control and they're doing everything that they're doing because they're choosing to, but in reality, they're not in control of a piece of themselves. And a lot of times that's why they will display this controlling type of a mentality, controlling behavior, because they're lacking control over a piece of themselves and they overcompensate by trying to control the things and the people around them. This feels like there's an element of toxicity in the connection between the two of you because there's an element of toxicity in this person. A lot of times, this isn't like somebody wakes up one day and just decides they want to be an evil jerk. This is usually something happened to them at some point in their past, whether that was a previous relationship or in their childhood or something. And they got hurt really bad and they never properly healed from that. They never addressed it and dealt with it. They just moved on and pretended like everything was fine, only it's not. And this starts to take control, like that piece of yourself. Doesn't matter how deep in your shadow you try to bury something, it's still a piece of them. And it has a message to deliver. So it is going to rear its ugly head in one way or another and try to deliver that message. And it's looking like it gives them stuff that they aren't fully in control of. Another thing that this could mean is that there's such an immense pull to this connection for your person that they feel like they can't escape from it. It's got this Queen of Swords energy tied to it, which to me means that you are perfectly wide awake and aware that they have this toxic element inside of them. You see them for what they are, and you probably spoke the truth about it, and they probably got very defensive about it. I got both defensive energies out here. Usually the Devil energy is something that a person is in denial about. but it doesn't look like their denial works with you, because you probably saw it, told them how you felt about that, and then chop, there it went. Final card in their thinking about you is the Three of Pentacles, more Capricorn energy. This is about teamwork and collaboration and working together as equals to build something of value. The thing you would be building of value is the Ten of Pentacles. So the King and the Queen of Pentacles do this collaboration thing. This is about laying the foundations to get to this Ten of Pentacles. Whatever happened, probably third party being involved from what I saw earlier. It looks like it happened when you guys were actively together physically, probably living together or married, or at least going down the path to that. Let's take a look at what their intentions are toward you as we move through June 2024. What are this person's intentions toward Taurus, please? We got extra cards. Okay. Well, I don't really like that. I do not like that. Underlying their intentions. Three of Swords. Yeah. Heartbreak and sadness from a third energy. Again, this is Libra energy. Doesn't always mean romantic third party. Hell, this devil toxicity that they have in them could be that third energy. It could be somebody that wasn't you, that wasn't them, hurt them at some point in their past, and they never healed from that, and that could be the third energy that's affecting it. It could just be the toxicity itself. It could be that they had a third party based on what I'm seeing out here. Either way, they still have all this underlying probably guilt, remorse, regrets, feelings of loss here, still feeling the connection. The problem is that the Two of Cups can also represent a choice between two different people. And I've got that looming in the background here. And I wouldn't even be bringing it up had I not already seen this. And now what I'm seeing out here. Yeah, I think what your person did was rush off really fast. Knight of Swords. This is the fastest knight in the deck. This is like rushing forward and taking this rapid, decisive action on something that they probably didn't think about first. The Knight of Swords is not the dude who's going to sit down and read the instruction manual. He's just going to come in and start doing stuff without thinking about it, and then he's out, and he doesn't think about it until after it's already done. So a lot of times this will be spur of the moment, very abrupt, like spontaneous, like impulsive kind of an energy. Usually somebody taking some action that had no thought about it and didn't think about it until it was too late. What's actually out here in their intentions toward you, Taurus? We got Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't like that I have two pages in their intentions. I really, really don't like that it starts off with Seven of Swords. I don't like that Knight of Wands is in here, and like this one card in the middle normally wouldn't be a big deal, but when it's wrapped with all that stuff, it's not hand tied to the devil. Not digging it. Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy of lying, cheating, stealing, deception, sneaking around behind your back, trying to get away with stuff that they shouldn't be trying to get away with. They already did that, but that's in their intentions moving forward. So they're intending to do it again. I don't think that they can pretend like that this doesn't exist all they want, but they're aware of it and they're run by that. And I don't think they're going to be able to stop themselves from being a liar and a cheat and a sneaking around kind of a person. I think that's why this is probably still underlying their intentions. I'm skipping for a second because I also have the Knight of Wands out here, which again is an action taker, very fast moving energy. This is rushing forward, taking some rapid, passionate action on something there's a lot of passion and desire for. This is often called the player of the tarot deck, because it can be that person that's running back and forth between two people playing both of you. It's also someone who is very like wishy-washy and in and out and back and forth and can't stay fully committed to what they say they want. Like they'll say they want it and they'll be gung-ho for a minute, taking all this action, and it looks like they're moving the way you want them to, but then suddenly they pull back and go a different way and just can't make up their damn mind. When I got all three of these cards out here and the devil out here in their energy, it's a pretty sure bet that this person is not going to be a faithful kind of a person. Now, back to where I was. Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, so this would be news and messages and communications about love and emotions, lovey-dovey messages, flirtatious behavior. That seems to be tied to you communicating how they feel about something. Sometimes this can represent an apology. But there's a fish in the cup that's like sometimes sleight of hand. Like, I want you to look over here so you don't see what I'm really up to. And what I'm really going to be up to is this sneaking around. I don't feel like this is an apology that you can actually trust. It looks like it's aimed at you and that your walls are probably up trying to protect yourself from this person. And I think this is their like sleight of hand trick to try to get past your walls by like expressing their feelings in a certain kind of a way. It feels very manipulative though when they're doing it. I don't feel like it's a genuine thing. And hopefully you have not gotten rid of your Queen of Swords. You've hopefully just put it back in the toolbox so you can go get it again when you need it, because I got a feeling you're going to need it. The other thing about the Page of Cups is like pages are the lowest of the court cards. So it goes page, knight, queen, king. This definitely ain't a king. This is like child energy. This is not fully developed, not fully mature energy in the emotional sense. That would be a person who's not fully emotionally mature, emotionally immature. And I've got two of those page type energies out here. Central to this whole intentions they have is the Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy. This is a period of time either where they're pausing to reflect and take stock of this whole connection, this whole situation, trying to decide, is this ever going to turn back into this Ten of Pentacles that I really want? Should I continue investing myself here? Or is this a spot where it's not going to pan out and maybe I should just cut my losses and move on? Only thing is, they got the devil tied to that, so I don't feel like they can break free of it. I don't feel like they have the conscious choice available to them to just move on. It's like they're feeling stuck to you and not in a healthy way. So the other meaning to this would be a period of time where I'm waiting on something to fully develop. Like, I've already planted the seeds on this thing, but I can't harvest it yet. I have to wait for it to develop more, and then I can get something out of it. I think that they're willing to wait. Like, they got some sneaky, clever plan to try to get you back, to try to get past your defenses. And it's like they're willing to wait until it actually works. But I think in the meantime, they're going to still be flipping back and forth between you and some other person. I think they're still going to be sneaking around doing some stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. I've got the Page of Pentacles next. So again, another not fully developed type of an energy. This is news and messages and communications about some physical, tangible opportunity, some physical opportunity. When that's with the player and the liar, cheater, sneaker-rounder kind of person and a third energy here, physical opportunity can just mean, hey, I'm going to be at this location on this day at this time, and communicating about that physical opportunity to get together and do some player type stuff here. So I feel like this person is not being forthcoming with you. They're not telling you the truth when they're talking. Even when they're expressing their feelings, they're not doing it because those are genuine feelings. They're doing that as a way to probably try to control the situation and work past your wall to try and get what they want. That's their intentions. And you know, like, people don't always do what they intend to. Sometimes their actions are totally different. So let's take a look at what this person's most likely to actually do as it relates to Sagittarius as we move through the rest of June 2024 and beyond. Underlying their most likely actions, the Star. Again, Aquarius Major Arcana card, hope, healing. So they're likely to hope and try to heal this connection, or hope that it can be healed. Seven of Wands, again, Leo energy of defending my position, defending my stance, fighting for this connection. Queen of Cups. There's three different queens. There's already two different queens in their energy, and now I got a third one showing up. I believe the person that they hope that they can fix this connection with you. They hope they can get you back. They're willing to wait on it. I just don't think they have actual good intentions for getting you back. Do they have emotions for you? Yeah, probably. But do they have emotions and passion and desire for somebody else? Yeah, probably. And it's possible that there's more than one. See, there's that physical opportunity right behind this queen again. This would be Cancer energy or a feminine water sign energy. It's not always going to be specifically about what sign or what element they are. Sometimes it's just the qualities of the person here. But this would be someone that they get love and emotions from, whether that's you or someone else. Hard to tell. What's actually out here and what they're most likely to do. 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Well, I got a lot of wands here suddenly. Wands are about passion and desire. I'm going to start with this Ace of Wands. That's the phallic symbol of the tarot deck. That represents the male you-know-what and using it to do you-know-what, sexual energy and all that jazz. I got all wands here. Knight of Wands, which is the back and forth player energy. 9 of Wands up here. This 4 of Wands is Aries energy. 4s are about stability. So this is stability of the home, stability of the family, stability of the connection between the two of you. These 4 wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifesting. This is like a celebration of the thing that they're trying to manifest actually appearing in physical reality, being stable in the 3D reality, and being able to celebrate the arrival of the thing that I've manifested. I don't like this. It's tied to this deceptive behavior, just tied to this like strategy to get what I want. Yes, what they want is the 10 of Pentacles and, the combined together life, the stability of all of that. They're trying to take control, and there's some element of being in control tied to that home life. Maybe they were controlling, and that's why they're trying to get it back. I see that with guys sometimes, like where they're totally not even concerned about the home life and the family and the connection until you break up with them. And now suddenly, wait a minute, you're mine, you can't break up with me. And then they want to try to get you back for some reason. I just don't like how they're feeling here. 2 of Wands is next. This is more Aries energy. This is a crossroads for your person. It's a decision point, and it's a decision about which of these 2 paths is going to get me to the world that I really want. First, like, what is it that I really want? What do I want my life to be like? And which path gets me to that? And which path do I have to leave behind? So this is that point where they have to choose. But I don't trust their ability to make the correct choices. I just don't trust them here. This feels like I'm choosing the path that leads to you, but it feels more like I'm choosing the path that I believe is going to get me to you and get past your wall. And that is somehow through clever plan here to express how they feel to you, or some sort of a clever plan to apologize to try and schmooze you over here. I think that's the choice that they're making. And again, this Ace of Wands, like, this whole row is about passion and desire. It's not about love and emotions. It's about the wrong kind of an energy here. This is a new beginning in passion and desire. So yes, that can represent a new person, that they're still likely to have a new person. This can represent trying to re-spark a connection, trying to fire a connection back up, trying to like start the attraction and the desire back up again. And a period of time where they're willing to wait to be able to do that. But it's not like they're willing to and choosing to. It's like something's making them here. But still, at the top of that row is your Queen of Swords. This is you, like, knowing the truth. Do not be deceived by this person, because they are certainly intending to deceive you here. Don't turn a blind eye to what you already know to be factually true about this person. Don't let the certain amount of time go by and like now you've calmed down and you're not mad anymore. Don't let that make your memory go away. Because here's what's still left with not a complete column here. I got during a time when there was teamwork between the two of you, we had looks like player activity. At the very least, this was non-committal kind of an energy here, where 1 minute they're going to commit and the next minute they're not. They got some sort of a plan for the future here. It's some early stage, not fully developed plan for the future that looks like it's about trying to stabilize things between you and trying to heal the connection between you. Doesn't feel like real healing. It feels like I'm just trying to fight to get this thing that I want because I don't have it anymore. You got free will. Do what you want. I'm scooting this over a little bit. We're going to take a look at your advice from the universe on how you should navigate this situation you're finding yourself in with this person here as we move through the rest of June 2024 and beyond. So what is the advice for Taurus on how to navigate this? What should they do or not do? How should they play this so things work out the way that's best for them? They're making me dig for your advice here. Only one of the cards came out onto the table. Okay, I guess I gotta shuffle one more time here. Let's get one more. What's the advice for Taurus on how to navigate this situation, please? Thank you. Come here. On the bottom of the deck, what's underlying your advice? King of Swords. This is either Aquarius or Gemini energy. This is a very smart, logical, rational, reasonable decision maker. He throws his emotions out the window when he makes his decisions. He's very emotionally detached decision maker. This is, I'm going to look strictly at the truth and the facts and what's right in front of me, what's verifiable, what do I already know to be true, and I'm going to make my decision based on that and not even be concerned with what my feelings are telling me. Saying be very logical and potentially ruthless. I have out here in both of you guys' energy, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. That's two people that used to be together and that probably don't get along very well anymore. This one's concerned about the truth and the facts. And right under it, we have Justice. This is the Libra Major Arcana card. This is the most powerful card of balance in the deck. It's about doing the right, fair, just thing. This is about cutting away something that's not fair, that's not balanced, and trying to restore balance so that things can go the way that they're supposed to go. Like the right, fair, just thing can happen. What's supposed to happen can happen. Got two cards in a row about facts and doing the right thing, making some sort of a correct decision based on the truth and not based on feelings. I get the Justice card when something unfair and unjust is going on, and this shows up as the need to correct it. Something unbalanced is happening. Definitely something unbalanced about this person. And this is just showing up here to let you know that, and probably you already factually know that's true. Yeah, which is why we had the Five of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. Fives are conflict and change. This is abandonment. This is casting them aside, kicking them out, or them doing that to you, being left out in the cold. This is a breakup type of an energy here. So if they broke up with you, it was not fair of them to do that. But if you're breaking up with them, it's because you knew the facts and the truth and that they were doing unfair, unjust things. So do not forget the facts is what it's being, that's what I'm being told to tell you. Do not forget the facts. When I look at their actual advice, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands. Yeah, I already saw that Nine of Wands out here in their feelings, like kept referencing your wall and trying to get past your wall and their strategy to get past your wall. It's like they're only choosing to go down the path toward you because you have put a wall in the way. You've put a barrier there, and like they're compelled to try to get past it. This Page of Wands is, again, news and messages and communicating about passion and desire, expressing interest, communications about like passionate communications. It's also like the minor arcana version of the Fools, which is about taking this blind leap of faith on something, starting over at the beginning. This is someone who has the willingness to take the very first steps down a brand new path towards something that there's passion and desire for. See, that's probably like you might be finding yourself in that spot when they communicate just the right way. Like, okay, mate, let me hear you out, and I have the willingness to take the first step. This is, I'll stick my toe in the water and test the temperature first and decide from there. But I got 9 pentacles with that. That's a step backwards from this 10 of pentacles that's in there thinking about you. I've got you showing up as the other half of the equation that builds the 10 of pentacles together. And I've even got the teamwork part of it here. What I haven't seen head nor tail of is the king of pentacles, which means they're not showing up the same way that you are here. So it's not, this is fake. This is an illusion. This is a facade. It's something that is meant to teach you a lesson, but this is like, it disguises itself as the thing that you want, and it's a good enough disguise aimed directly at you that it's good enough to fool you if you let it. It's probably not good enough to fool, the people that are the closest to you, that care about you the most. It's probably not good enough to fool them, but it's like, it feels like specifically formulated to work with you in particular, but not necessarily other people. This 9 of Pentacles is a step backwards from that 10 of Pentacles. This is single energy. It's Virgo energy. It's like, with you or without you, I can do this on my own. I don't need you to physically or financially take care of me. I can do that myself. I'm stable and abundant in my own right. But this particular deck is a little different. This lady has a squirrel in her hand, and she's looking at the squirrel like, oh, you poor thing. But it's got a black bag over its head. I feel like the black bag is the stuff that they tell you, that the carefully crafted apology and the messages that they give you, it's designed to like get past your wall. And if you still got the bag over your head, to me, that means it has the potential to work. And she's looking at it like, oh, you poor thing, because she can clearly see what goes on, but she's not taking the bag off of the squirrel's head. So this feels like you may have someone in your environment that you're close with, that cares about you, that can see what's really going on and is looking at you like, how do you not see? Because the thing that's here in the advice is 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is recognizing something. It's Leo energy of recognition. So it's either you being recognized for something, or much more likely you coming to some sort of a recognition yourself. And the thing that you recognize allows forward movement to happen. So I'm hoping that this is really just a piece of yourself, like the new you looking at the old you that had the bag over its head, like, how in the hell did you fall for this crap? Like, this is nowhere near good enough for you. You deserve way better than this. And what the hell was wrong to make you be okay with taking the first steps in this person's direction? But see, now we got this recognition about them, and probably this recognition about that piece of them and these pieces of them, and this stuff that it can't possibly give you what you want here. And I think that allows you to have forward movement to this new cup of love. This Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love and emotion. So this can represent a new person coming into your life. It can sometimes represent filling the cup back up between the two of you, like starting over at square one in terms of love and emotions again. It could represent that, which is why I think you're being cautioned here to remember what you already know. Remember what happened. Yeah, there was a discarding, there was an emotional disconnection and walking away, and very fast movement, probably in a different direction from you. Do not forget the facts. Don't put the bag back on your head. Like, keep recognizing them for what you have seen them to factually be. And I think you get to a new cup of love. Or, like, this 9 of Wands is the thing that they're trying to get past. That Sagittarius energy of being walled off, defensive, not wanting to be hurt, trying to protect yourself. I think you need these tools still. Don't throw them away. Stay protecting yourself from this person. I think they're going to try to bring you a cup of love, try and get you back. Keep in mind that their cup of love isn't going to be what it looks like it is. It's going to have a fish in it because it's going to be sleight of hand. It's going to be very poorly thought out, not fully developed. It's going to be sneaky, deceptive player. I'm not feeling this person whatsoever. I think this is instructions for you to continue walling yourself off from them. Now, if you still have questions you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. When you do, you'll be taken to more Taurus love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.